Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. We still celebrating. We still celebrating Black History Month. Okay, we got some people that are gonna come on today. Gonna make you laugh. Gonna make you cry. Nah, we ain't gonna make you cry. Okay, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it historical up in this joint. All right. Hey, let me tell you right off the bat, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, let me bring my mommy on here. When I say mommy, I mean MAMI, mommy. Miss Arkansas, what's going on, baby?
What's up, man? I'm here doing a taping with my girl, comedian Shannon the Queen, one of Las Vegas on. We done had all kind of scenes. I done changed about 5 times. I just got
Of
to doing
course,
the workout scene.
of course. We know you. You change head to toe, literally head to toe.
But I saw you was live. I was like, I gotta go in there and support my people for a
You
minute.
always do. You always do, and we appreciate you. Hey, and we still trying to follow that journey. We waiting. We waiting.
You know what, Greg? I want to do the special.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to figure out how can we go by doing it live. I don't care if it ain't 15 or 20 people in the building. I just want a live. I've been wanting this for many years and I don't want no Zoom comedy special.
When I do it, number one, I wasn't talking about that. We trying to find out what's up with the America's Got Talent, but
They told me I won't know anything about that until the first part of spring.
so they gonna mess with us, huh?
They ain't messing with me because if they choose me or don't choose me, they know who Miss Arkansas is. I done did it 3 times. Auditioned 3 times.
And see, that's the way. That is the way that we are supposed to do. We walk in the
But
room.
I heard the 3rd time is a charm, so I'm praying somebody was charmed.
Oh, they got you. Walk in the room, man, and nobody knows us. By the time we walk out, everybody gonna know us. That's the way it's supposed to be, man.
Right.
Take small steps, leave huge footprints.
I was on the show February 27th, and I removed myself because the young man, first of all, he ain't no producer for real. He don't know nothing about no comedy shows or no shows. He just tried to put something together.
Right.
And one of my comedian friends added me on. Then by me living here in Vegas, he felt he could use Miss Arkansas for the knowledge and the comedians and everything. Then he sent me a text talking about if this is for the comedians. If you're not willing to sell 10 tickets, I'm gonna have to replace you, and cause this is business. And I texted him back. I said, business is business, but at the end of the day, we are the entertainers. Being a promoter is a different job and a different pay. I say now we can invite 1 million people out, but we can't make not one come.
Right.
Especially in this pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
which I was gonna get more than 10. So I don't know why he sent me the message.
I don't know why. I really don't know why they do it like that anyway. Okay, you sell 10, then you can get some people in free or whatever. I mean, nah, you eclipse that. You know what I'm saying?
And then why should I sell 10 tickets at $25, $30 a pop, and then you talking about giving me $100 of it? That's backward to me. I'm supposed to give you $100 of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said, I'm frying bigger fishes now. I don't have to do that.
Yes.
And then I love how our God worked. When I got rid of him, I was booked 2 more shows. Then I just got booked today to do a show for, they sell law firms, some lawyers.
See?
So I'm glad that I'm on that show because if these folk that's playing with my little change, I might need these lawyers.
You know what though? See, and that's all a part of, we've been talking about Black history, okay? And it's cool to talk about Martin Luther King. And I always say, I should say, Martin Luther King and them. Okay, DEM and them. We heard about them. We know right now people are still like yourself making history daily. As
Right.
as we breathe, we're making history daily. All right. And we need to continuously talk about Miss Arkansas and people like yourselves who are out there starting from nothing. And you told us your story.
Right.
You had a rough start. Okay, but look at you now, you shining. Okay, and that's Black history. and you're a woman.
Right.
Okay, that's another part of Black history. Okay, you make Black history every day. I'm making Black history. Platforms making Black history, and I want everybody out there to take the example that you have given us, and that a lot of people that have come through this platform and other platforms and your platform are
Right.
giving us, and create Black history for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're fans. You know, you family with us, so we
Right.
we're fans, of course, but you family. All right.
You right.
We are proud of the history that you're making. You're doing things, and you step outside of the box to
And
make
you
things
know what? Not cutting you off, Greg. The shout out to Lowell Beasley,
happen.
with hashtag we. That man put me on his pay-per-view event, and everybody that done talked to me said me and my girl Shannon Queen was the stars of it.
There you go.
And come to find out, it's getting ready to not only be on pay-per-view, it's gonna be on Holyfield channel. And then he just got word that some lady that he done hooked up with getting ready to put it on 100 more channels.
Let's give it open up for you already.
I already know it, man.
It's
I'm
already
telling
open.
you.
It's already
That's
open.
why I've been asking God to give me a pistol or he's a manager. Then I got to think about it. I don't want that another pistol because I know I use it. Give me a bat or a manager or both of them.
There you go. There you go. And the beauty part about what you're doing is that you literally doing this, with God, of course, but on your own.
That's what I'm finna say. Me and him.
On your own, and that's Black history. And
Right.
and I say that I'm saying this a lot this month, okay? But that's 365. He's making Black history for February the 1st came through.
I don't know why they give us the show this month. A lot of people trip off of that, but at the end of the day, I represent it every day.
365. Black history is
Right.
365, okay? And if the more that we as a people understand that we don't have to wait on history to be made, we can make it
You
every
right.
single day. We can make it every single day doing
But
something.
my thing is, don't act like I'm talking to us Black people now. Don't act like you support us just because it's Black History Time or
Right.
Black Lives Matter. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Latino people. Them
Mhm.
people stick together. I don't care if they done stab each other the day before. Them people gonna finish together.
I'm sorry, my bad. That slipped. I'm sorry. Preach on it though.
Yep. But then let one of us stab the other, and we gonna call the police and send you to jail.
And that's a shame that we act like that. It's a
It
shame.
really is. You know what though, Greg? What upsets me, because like I said, when I got out of prison, I could have got out and became one of the worst criminals there is, because before I got to know God, I was one of the best boosters there was. So I knew how to do all that still. I didn't ever sell drugs, but my kid's daddy was a big dealer.
Mhm.
So I could have got involved in that. A lot of things I could have got involved in, but I turned that negative into a positive and became one of the best comedians there is. And it upsets me when I see my own people, family members. I'm talking about sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, cousins, them kind of people.
Yep.
Sharon, I ain't saying don't share Kevin Hart stuff or Martin or whoever. I'm not saying don't share them people's stuff. But while you sharing, share your people.
Tell your
Share
people.
my stuff. I'm
Exactly.
just as funny as them, if not funnier.
It's not funny. I was gonna say, if not
So
funny.
why you gotta wait till my paper get where God get ready to have it at, for you to say you support me and you got me? No, it don't work like that.
And see, I'm always thinking, you know, just you got the Martin and you got the Chris, not Chris, but what's the little black dude? Kevin Hart. You got all of them,
Right.
okay? And like you said, you're probably funnier than them. This last Kevin Hart, not knocking the brother. I'm proud of him, but
Right. Much love
this
to
last one,
all of
it
them,
wasn't that
but
funny.
truth is truth.
It wasn't that funny to me. All right.
Right.
But you sitting up here and you talking real stories, and I think it's great that these guys have these stories, but there's other stories to be told. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
some of them, and you laugh at your pain. You're free. You freely
That's
give us
right.
your life. You freely give us your life. You tell us what's going on. Okay, like it, don't like it, laugh, don't laugh.
Right.
It ain't gonna stop you.
You're right.
Not at all. So man, look, you was family from the first time you opened your mouth. All right, real talk. All right, you are
Thank you.
funny, you are funny. You are a female in a male dominated field, and you're doing your thing, and you are making Black history every
You
day.
right. And shout
Every day.
out to all the guys, whether they comedians, rappers, or just a mailman. You know, shout out to all the guys because they show Miss Arkansas a lot of love. Most of them that's younger say I'm their auntie. You know, they just look at me on different levels, and I just love how they respects me.
Yep.
You
And
know,
and and they respect you because
and ain't but
earned
one
you
comedian
earned
in the
it.
gang can say he done had me, and that's cause I wanted him. But I ain't gonna say his name cause I don't fool with him no more. But anyway,
I'm a Google it and find out. Somebody
yeah.
somewhere down the line we can find out.
No, he said we gonna take them to our grave.
Gonna take it to the grave. Gonna take
Oh
it to
no,
the
you pay that
grave.
Negro enough money, he might tell it. I'ma still say he lying.
Hey, and I know you're on the set, but I need you to do this for me and just tell me what Black history means to you.
What do Black history mean to me? Nothing. No, I'm joking.
You
No,
funny.
it actually mean everything because at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, I am Black. I never wanted to be any other race. You hear me?
Hmm.
So I was talking to somebody earlier. They were saying how our ancestors been fighting for our freedom over 400 some years. And then they got mad at me because I said I can't fight about what they've been fighting over for 400 years, but I can fight with you on what's going on today.
Now, yeah, yeah,
You know, so I'm with my Black people. My thing is, are you with me?
and that's what we need to do. We need to support. The only way that we can make Black history more, but to sustain Black history, we got to support each other. We got to talk about it.
Right.
We gotta scream about it. Okay, get loud over there. No, that's okay. That
Ooh, Monty, you got four stomachs.
Whoa.
He said,
Tell, him
that's
to,
all
hey,
right.
tell Monty to put one of them on the camera.
Huh?
Tell Monty to put one of the stomachs on the camera.
Monty, he said, put one of your stomachs on the camera. This Greg, he got his own show and all these people comedians in here. There go
Hey,
Monty
what's up? That
Cruz.
ain't nothing but Black history up in here.
There go
What's up?
Ray Love.
History. I love y'all, man. Hey, Black history, man. Appreciate y'all. Most
Yeah, he talking about Black history. All
yeah.
their ass is black. Look, there go another black one.
What's up, bro? What's up? Everything's good. Everything's
If you
good.
ever need a cameraman, hey, I'll let this dude right here, him
I'm
and his
always needing
boy.
the cameraman. When I come
He
out
said you
there,
can always use it. Yeah,
when
come
I
on
get
out
that way,
here.
Miss
When you
Arkansas,
get
I
ready
told
to
you,
shoot my special,
I told you,
we gonna
I'm
help.
writing a special for you. It's all good. It's all
Okay.
good. All right, hey, we
Here
appreciate
go
you.
another comedian. Wait, I gotta let you see this. This one ain't black. He black, but I'm just saying he ain't black as us. What's up, brother?
Oh, okay. What's up now, brother?
How you doing?
Everything's great, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for everything that y'all do.
Right,
Black
I'm gonna
history
give them your
in effect.
hookup so they all can be a guest on your show.
Let them come on. You already know I don't discriminate,
He said he don't discriminate. That's right.
and let them also know that there's no filter on this show. No
He
filter. You
said
say
ain't
what
no
you want.
filter on this show.
Say what you want.
They talking about cool.
Say what you want. Yeah, bring them on. But yeah, hey, we appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us for a minute.
Yes, much love. You know I ain't got nothing but love.
I
Yes.
already know this. I already know this.
But I think we got one more scene, so
Yeah, handle
we
your business,
gonna
B.
huh?
Handle your business.
I'm
Handle your
finna
business. And
right.
we got 2 hours. So if you want to pop back on later, you can.
Sound good. I'll be
Okay,
black.
baby.
I'll be back.
That's right. You be black. Let's
All
go.
right.
All right, baby.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, that's my friend, Miss Arkansas, y'all. She's a comedian. She's doing her thing, and she is Black 365. Okay, doing her thing. Hey, so yeah, we're doing Black History Month this week, this month, I should say. Uh, but it's not just about the history. When I say history, the past, it's about now. It's about tomorrow. What are we doing to make tomorrow historical for us as a people? Um, we've made a lot of strides throughout the years, all right. And I wanted to read off top 10 things that have happened that have changed the lives of Black African American people. Starting all the way in 1863 with y'all can debate me, but I'm just reading what it says. Okay, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January the 1st, and the proclamation called for the freedom of all slaves that were found in Confederate states. While it didn't give immediate freedom to most slaves, thousands were still freed the day the proclamation went into effect. Now, there's a lot of historical uh, facts concerning just that, and I don't know them all. I will never speak on anything that I don't know and try to explain anything that I don't know. So I'm going to leave it at that. But y'all look it up. The Emancipation Proclamation. President Abraham Lincoln signed it on January the 1st. All right. Now, in 1909, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, was formed, and it was formed in response to the Springfield Race Riot of 1908. The riot included the burning of Black-owned homes and businesses and the killing of Black citizens. So when you want to look back on things that impacted our lives, young people, you got to look back sometimes to make history now, to look forward, understand what we've been through so you can see where you can go to. You get what I'm saying? And people, it's important, not just today, not just yesterday, not just the 1st of February, not just this month. It's important always that we speak on it. We let people know how proud we are to have been a part of the generations and generations of people who have gone through terrible times and gotten to where we're at. We still have a long way to go, but we're here. We're here. Shout out to everybody who's not African American that support what we do. You know, it is so important that everyone understands what being Black is, what being Black means. I'm not saying that we're anything better than anyone else. I'm just saying, you know, we are proud of who we are, because it's just like starting a business. When you start a business, you have you're starting it with a plan, with a thought. Then you create that plan, then you implement the plan, and then you flourish with the plan. Being who we are, we've come from slavery, we've come from oppression, we've come from beating, lynching, hangings, we've come from a lot of things. But to see us now, we've had a African American president. We have an African American vice president. We have African Americans all through the political arena. But not only that, we have, if you look at the sports is dominated by African Americans. All right, and a lot of people will argue, you know, well, yes, we play the sports, but you know, it's still the slave mentality because we're playing it and making all of this money for the white. Look, let's take the victories that we have. Let's take them as they come. Here's another fact, a top 10 moment in Black history. Track and field star, Mr. Jesse Owens, competed in the Olympics and won 4 gold medals in 1936. But he caused major embarrassment for the leader at that time, Adolf Hitler. He had intended the Olympics to showcase the Aryan race, and they couldn't hang with Jesse Owens, his speed and his class. They couldn't hang with him. So shout out to Mr. Jesse Owens. You know, I know he's dead. Shout out to the family, okay? But that's one of the top 10 great moments in Black history. Let's go to another one. Keep it in sports. In 1947, Mr. Jackie Robinson joined the Brooklyn Dodgers, and he became the first Black Major League Baseball player. And we all know that he went through a lot, you know, threats, people wanting to kill him, people not wanting to play with him, but he sustained that. He kept it going. He later became the first Black African American National League Rookie of the Year. So he did his thing, okay, and he persevered and kept it moving. And that's the thing that I'm saying. We have to keep moving. You know, we're making strides completely. You know, even in the movie industry, you know, you got Tyler Perry, who is literally dominating African American films, and he's hiring people that are like us. You know, Spike Lee started doing that. You know, John Singleton, rest in peace. We have a lot of names that we can throw out there. You know, music, and I'll get to a couple of those in the top 10 as well. But let's go to 1955. There was a lady who just got off of work, and she was just tired, and she wanted to just go home, and she wanted to just sit down. Miss Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat to a white passenger in Montgomery, Alabama, and she was arrested. That event brought along the Montgomery bus boycott, which led to the integration of the public bus transit system, which is why we can get on buses now and ride, sit in the front, sit in the back, sit where we want to sit. Hell, we even drive in the damn bus right now. Okay, so thank you, Rosa Parks, for your contribution to Black history, and let's continue to make Black history, young people, because we're doing our thing right now. People are my age and a little bit younger than me. We're doing our thing right now to daily walk 365 in the footsteps of those that were before us. We mentioned yesterday how people like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and others paved the way. They made that sidewalk smooth for us. They had to smooth out the rough edges for us to walk like we're walking now. All right, which brings us to now where we are walking on that pavement that they laid out for us. Is it smooth? It still has its bumps, its bruises, its cracks, but we still walking through it. And if we let those bumps and bruises and cracks stop us, then we're lost. We're going to stay back in the past, and we're trying to create future. 365, make the history. Black people, 365. So let's keep on moving. In 1963, there was a civil rights movement led by Dr. Martin Luther King. But one of the most profound moments of the civil rights movement was the March on Washington, D.C. Martin Luther King, along with all the other events, Martin Luther King delivered his historic I Have a Dream speech. And a little known fact is that as he wrote this speech, he kind of ran out of words. A portion of that speech, he basically freelanced, should I say freestyle. He flipped the script, did 16 on his own, man, from the dome, but he freestyled, all right? Freelance, I should say. And that speech is probably the most famous speech of any race, black, white, anybody. It's probably the most famous speech. So that speech has been copied. It's been recited by a lot of people in a lot of different events, and it's very, very, very important speech. And the part that I do remember is about and not word for word, I should say, is for us to be. He had a dream for us to be judged by the content of our character, not the color of our skin. We had a tumultuous year last year. What's going on, Raven Hall, Nora Bateman? I'm not neglecting anybody. I'm sorry. Just talking. Daisy Curtis, where you at? Earl Davis, what's going on, brother? Who else we got here? Lakeisha Moore, Bahia, Shabazz, Shaisa. Everybody, man. Just hey, what's up, y'all? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Here's another top 10. In 1965, and people probably say, you know what, wow, some of these things they knew, but some of these things we may not know. In 1965, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 was signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson, outlawing voting discrimination and making it illegal to bar any U.S. citizen from voting based on race or color. Think about it. Before 65, we had a hard time voting. They didn't want us to vote. They hosed us when we went to the polls. They sick dogs on us when we went to the polls. Just things, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Chris? Hey, let's say hello to Gina.
Hey, everybody. How's it going, Greg?
Everything's good. Kevin says check out a letter from a Birmingham jail. Powerful. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you on that. Kevin Hodges, man, making Black History 365. I don't know you, brother, but I know you're making history. Let me give you another top 10. Get back to the and this is one that I remember. In 1968, Olympic teammates Tommy Smith and John Carlos give the Black Power symbol during the award ceremony at the Olympics. They were both suspended by the Olympic Committee and subjected to abuse in the United States. However, that courageous show of solidarity made the 1968 Olympics one of the most memorable in history. I think these guys were stripped of their medals as well, all right? This is how they do it, all right? But, we're doing our thing. We're still doing our thing. And those guys, making that stance just told us how proud they were to be who they are, men of color. And we appreciate you guys. 1982, let's skip up some time. 1982, more modern times. Michael Jackson released Thriller, and he sold 40 million copies and created one of the albums of all time. I mean, and that wasn't done by Black people, So 40 million copies, and created the greatest album of all time. What do you think, Gina?
Say that again.
Michael Jackson. What do you think?
Yeah, he was. I mean, that's hands down. That's a question shouldn't even be asked.
Yeah, but people will still debate it. They will still debate it.
Who debates that? I've never heard anybody debate that.
Yeah, you haven't heard everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's
hands down.
It's all good. And others have done since him has done great things. Prince sold them out. You know what I mean? But these are things that we sometimes forget unless it's mentioned, unless it's continuously talked about. And it's Black history. And as I said, Miss Arkansas was on here with me earlier. Create Black History 365. We got to do it every day. We got to do it as we speak and breathe.
And we have a lot of comedians who created history. I mean, in every aspect of entertainment, we have individuals that created history.
Absolutely. And history is not just anything that's, and you said this yesterday, it doesn't have to be grandiose. And I'm not trying to be morbid or anything about that, okay? But you create history not just by actions, but by attitude as well. By your resilience, you create history. You and I both are going through something right now, okay? We're still here to entertain. We're trying to talk to people. That's historic, because and people may say, "Oh, that's not historic." It is, okay? Because how many times have you seen people who going through things and just quit, just stop,
and shut down?
Okay, history.
Shut down.
It's an attitude as well. All right, walking through something that is literally something that's huge enough to stop us in our atmosphere. I'll put it like that, in our personal atmosphere, and we can keep walking through it. That's historic to me.
And think about this, Greg. Did anybody ever think We Are the World was going to be historic?
Exactly.
Just something that's simple. A lot of influential people getting together and singing a powerful song
without egos too. You know what I'm saying? No ego. They got together and did that. USA for Africa. All right.
Yes.
And we still ain't where we need to be at. We still got ways to go, but we can do a better thing. And like I said earlier, now it's to a point where people of other colors are seeing the plight of what we've gone through. And
that's what one of their biggest problems is the fact that they see how powerful and strong we are as Black people. Like that's threatening to them.
Right.
And so that's where all the rebellion is coming from. When you say we want to take our country back, think about that hidden definition of we want to take our country back. Back from where? Back from whom?
Exactly.
Because we are not sitting down taking whatever anymore. History is changing. History is changing. Things are flipping. We're flipping the script.
Yeah, we're bigger, we're stronger, and we're more aware of what we of the power that we have, as opposed to them telling us what we can and cannot do, when we can and cannot do it. You know. So I'm just so and it really doesn't take Black History Month to do this. You know, we talk about it more. You know, but on this show, have we not said that we want to continue conversations? We want to continue to talk about the good things that we do. We've said that before February came. We said it during the year of the pandemic. We've always tried to encourage. We tried to entertain. We tried to make people laugh. We didn't mean to make people cry, but we wanted to make sure that everyone, you know, lived up to their potential. You know, by our stories, by the experiences, by the failures that we've made, and digging from those failures, coming up to the triumphs that we've had. You know, who would have ever thought that we would be in the positions that we're in right now?
And so, you know, something you brought to my attention that I never ever thought about until you mentioned it on the show one day. You said that, think about the young lady that received the scholarship from Distinguished Authors Guild. And you said, when she make it big and she make history, she'll never forget that gift that we gave her to help keep her education going. And I never really looked at it like that. You know, that is history being made.
That's history. And when she does what she does, she's made history thanks to something that you did unselfishly. You know, and that's what it takes. What's going on, Maurice Bishop? That's what it takes too. We have to be able to lift others up without asking for something in return.
No hidden agendas.
Right.
No, I scratch my back, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. None of that. None of that.
Yeah, I am so sick of that. You know, and you know, I'm so glad that I've gotten myself to a point where you support me. I look, that's a beautiful thing. We all grow together. You don't support me, I wish you all the best. I'm not gonna hate you, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. You know, so and that's the resiliency that we as Black people have. A lot of people don't have that resiliency that we do. You know, we make a penny cry. We can squeeze water from a rock, man. I'm telling you, and that's how we're made. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of my sister Gina for, you know, doing the things that she does. What's going on, Ludine?
Hey, Ludine.
Because you take people out of reality. You know what I'm saying? You take them to another place that they can be someone else.
That's what I love about writing.
Yeah.
It always makes me reflect back on excuse me, when I was a young kid in elementary school, even up to junior high school. And I tell this in my biography in my book, but every day I got out of school, I come home, change my clothes, because you know back then you had to change your school clothes and put on your play clothes. Absolutely. I changed my clothes and I would run to the library and I would read a book every single day. Yep. And it was something that just took me out of my present environment and took me somewhere else. I mean, I just think about how my imagination was back then, how creative I was back then, because I read those books and they took me somewhere else and they showed me different things. You read a book and you're in Spain and you can actually see yourself in Spain. You could see yourself on the moon, you know, so that's what reading did for me back then. And I never knew that I would be an author, but that's what I try to reflect in my books, to take people or children, because that's what my books actually market to children, but to take children out of their environment and put them in a happy place.
Nora Bateman says, congratulations, author Gina Gasson.
Thank you.
That gotta feel good to at least put that moniker in front of your name. You know what I mean?
It does feel good, but not because I could put that moniker in front of my name, because titles don't mean anything to me. Right. How many people got a PhD and it's because they went to school and got one and they don't practice medicine or whatever. Right. But it's more of what is after your name, not what's before your name. You know, well, like I said before, I want my name to sound like this. Gina Gatson wrote the best books, or Gina Gatson made the best macaroni and
Right,
cheese.
right.
That's my legacy right there.
Absolutely. And you know, you again, we have to create that legacy every day when we get
Every
up.
day,
You know, let's think of
every
something.
day.
And if I can't leave anybody else this month, you know, I'll go along with everybody else this month. Can't leave everybody, leave anything with everybody this month. Is that we have to continuously strive to make a difference. I was talking to somebody earlier today. It was an older guy, not much older, but he's in his 50s, and he was saying, "Man, I really am ready to retire. I'm really ready to stop working." I said, "Well, what are you going to do?" He said, "Well, I got enough money in my 401k to do this and that, blah blah blah." Okay, but what happens when that runs out? Because this economy is crazy. You don't know what's going to happen. What are you doing to change your history? Then I asked him. I said, "Well, what do you do that you feel is different from anybody in your circle, in your community? What do you do that's different?" He says, "Well, he learned how to make furniture." I said, "Bingo, there you
Mm.
go, right there, bruh." I said,
Hmm.
"Furniture. Social media is huge. Take a picture of the furniture, put it out there. You'd be surprised at who's doing it. You know, they got this Clubhouse now. Go to Clubhouse. Put a piece of your furniture as your picture, as your profile picture. Talk about it. Let everybody know what you do. You will be surprised at how many takers you're going to get. And soon enough, bam, you created generational wealth for your kids, but you've also created generational wealth of knowledge for everyone
And
else."
you never know who runs across it. I mean, look at the young lady, the poetic, what's her name, that was at the inauguration.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I forgot the name.
she she was discovered by Jill Biden just reading her poem
Yep.
at, I think, at a library or somewhere. You know,
Right.
you never know who's listening, who's going to see you. You never know. But if you sit back in the corner and say, "Oh, I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to wait for people to come to me," that's just how it's going to be. You're going to keep waiting for people to come to you,
And waiting and waiting and
and
waiting
wait
and
and
waiting.
wait.
And then you're going to forget how to do things to push it out there. You're going to forget because you're so mired in the existence of, you know, I got to wait on this, I got to wait on that. Don't depend on anybody else to do anything for you. Do it yourself.
Mhm, mhm.
Be a blessing to someone, of course, man. Exactly. That's what we're supposed to do anyway. You know, if something good happens to us every day, let's give back. You know, do something. It doesn't have to be anything huge. You don't have to give anybody $1,000. All right. I know I was on a toll road and I told the guy, "Hey, look, here's a 20. The people behind me, whoever comes up behind me, just let them through up to that 20. You know, why
That's
not?"
awesome.
You know, one guy sped up so quick and was like,
Hey, you don't know. I understand, because when I was driving to Schaumburg every day and paying those tolls, I think I was spending probably, oh, I know, at least over $100 a month in tolls. And
mm-hmm,
if somebody had offered to pay my toll, I'd have been like, so I'd
exactly,
have been like that too.
exactly.
And it might seem like a small gesture to someone else. That would be a huge gesture to me, and apparently to the guy that you paid his toll.
Well, here's the funny part. So as he sped up, doing all of this, doing, you know, getting it, I pull up to the next toll booth because he was in front of me. He paid mine.
Oh, get out.
Telling you the truth, he paid mine.
Playing for it, playing for
He
it.
paid mine.
That's
It
what's up.
wasn't a lot of money, but he paid mine, and I'm like, but that's the way it's supposed to work. You know,
Yes,
you you,
yes,
you give.
yes.
You know, that's how we make history. And here's another thing about history too. We don't have to make history for the public all the time. Okay, if we are satisfied with the history that we're making for ourselves, that's history to me. You know, I see my son as he grows up. Um, and I watch him. And, you know, I say, I'm a part of everything that this dude is doing right now. I'm a part of it. Okay. History. History is the key word this month. Okay. History. I wanted to play, and I was going to wait for the rest of our teammates to come through, but, you know, they handle their business, which I don't mind. And somebody asked me too, man, your people don't come on like they used to. What's up?
Yes, we do.
And I said, you know what? Everybody has lives, all right? Don't be confused. I mean, I may have the most leisurely life right now, okay, but everybody has lives, so they don't have to come on for a year. If they want to pop on after that on day 366, they still family, and they got their place is secure whatever we doing, all right. But having said that, I want to play this. It was a young lady from Florida. Is it Florida? It's FAMU, Florida A&M University, and she gave this speech. When you hear this, when the speech it was spoken word. When you hear this, so y'all take a listen. Y'all chill out for a second, relax. About 3 minutes long. DopelivenTV Live. We'll be right back.
Someone asked me, what does history sound like? I said, history sounds like 9 months. Like birth of a new life. Like a soft whisper over a cradle. Like a sweet melody over a tight beat. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. History sounds like Ella. Like jazz, even when we're beaten black and bruised, backs bent back, barely breathing. History still sounds like the blues, like Harlem, like Duke, like Marcus, W.E. Du Bois, Langston, Mamie Smith, like survival, like hums, bongos, like the clicking of a railroad track. It sounds like old Negro spirituals, celebration in safe houses. It sounds like Harriet's underground maps to a freedom land where freedom ain't so free. It sounds like 1913 and everything in between, the beats of women marching, the banging of a glass ceiling. We walk with shards on our knuckles and in between our fists, so keep your glass slipper. A woman not supposed to do no heavy lifting. We belong in the kitchen, in the House, in the Senate, in the Oval Office. History sounds a lot like Michelle, like Shirley, on bossed and on bought. Sometimes history sounds like a silent moving powerhouse. It sounds like the clipping of Jim Crow's wings. It sounds like Dr. Martin Luther King, like Booker T. Washington, like the unsung heroes we don't hear much about. She sounds like Baker, Clark, Bates, black women who are out of this world but stay hidden behind chalkboards. These figures are still undercalculated. History sounds like Mansa Musa, like Benjamin Pap, like the start of new homes, new things, like a fresh crunch, like George Crumb. Sometimes we forget that we are history days. We wake up and don't listen to the history within us days, where little black boys and girls don't listen to the magic pumping through their veins. Here Kalichi, here Christine, here Azid. The 30 under 30 history sounds a lot like you, the beautiful black and gifted you.
Come on, man.
I heard that before. I'm trying to figure out where.
Come on, man. Come on. What's going on? Everybody say hey to Mr. Chris.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
Yes.
She felt that. Powerful.
Yes. And the young lady, the poet, I have to give her props. Her name is Amanda Gorman.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to give her props. She's going to be a household name.
Oh, yeah.
She's already a household name, but
Yeah.
I want to give her props.
History. Her story. Her story. His story.
Yes.
Man, come on. That was terrible. I'm not terrible, but that was something else. Look,
That was awesome.
2008, I left one off. Very, very, very historic moment. And, you know, it's always good to talk about the ones in the past again, but let's talk about the ones in the present. President Barack Obama. All right. 2008, he was elected president. He became the first Black president-elect of the United States. And he was backed by a multitude of supporters from nearly every background and every age group, not just us. All right. Yes, we've come a long way because people voted for a Black man to lead their country. We still got a long way to go. Even though he was at the top position, we still got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. Definitely gonna be here. What's going on, Chris Mills? How was
Hey, Chris.
Clubhouse today?
Huh?
How the Clubhouse treat you today?
Oh, I was only on there for a little while today. Couldn't be on there all day today.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It sounds like Clubhouse making history.
I mean, they are, but you know,
it is, but not in our favor.
Yeah.
we didn't discover. We discovered it, but we didn't create it.
And again, you got to choose. You got to choose which room is going to inspire you.
Right.
You know, you can get in that. You can get in this one room, and it looks the title looks inspiring.
Yeah.
You know, yes.
It's a lot. It's too many. It's too many of those on there.
Let's talk about Black wealth and entrepreneurship, and then you get in there. They're talking about Black asses and stripping. You know what I mean? That's how you make money in the pandemic. You got to strip and on stage.
No.
For real.
It's like that. All
That
right?
is real.
I was kind of. I ain't gonna lie. If they're listening, you know, y'all can kick me out the room if you want. I was good before you. I'm gonna be good after you. But I was listening to the room that I always listen to. I'm not gonna name their room, and I was kind of disappointed today. Kind of disappointed. Maurice says he sends a link here, and then he says to check this doctor out. So I'm gonna leave that link up there so everybody can check it out. But yeah, you know, it's good to say let's make history 365, whatever. Okay, but what history are we making? That's the other point that we have to make to watch. What kind of history are we making? Making bad history? You know, we had a discussion after the show about, you know, some things. I'm not going to name what we talked about because what happens in the after party stays in the after party. Okay, but you know, we have to uplift ourselves. We can't do the status quo and continuously portray ourselves in a negative way.
Yeah, that's true.
The only way we can make history, man, is you know, and make it stick, is if we do positive things, you know. And as we were discussing in the after party, you know, when you put it out there, you know, sometimes you make yourself look bad and you cut off all of your opportunities for continuing to make your history by putting something out that's negative, you know. So all of those people that are out there that's doing some things, they got such a creative mind, but you're using it for the wrong things. Y'all think about it, man. Okay, we have an opportunity now to really start over. We've had a whole year. We couldn't do anything. Now we can start over. We have an opportunity to start over. Believe me, just like Chris, just like you, just like Ludine, Jocelyn, just like Maurice, I got some plans. Things are getting ready to get a little different for my business. Getting ready to get a little and all of y'all included, of course, but getting ready to get a little different. Maurice says she is pioneering a cure for cancer with lasers. Don't tell them all about it, Maurice. Let them see it. Ludine says, I will always stand on the side if uplifting truth in a positive way. I know, Ludine, and that's just who you are, you know. But on the other side, just like the rest of us, we ain't gonna stand for foolishness. we mentioned also how as we build our brands up, we have to watch what we surround our brands with, who we surround our brands with, who we put into our brand. We have to watch it, because at any moment, the thing that we brought up, the thing that we built, can be taken down by those people that we put in our little circle.
Basically, you can have a crew of 100 pennies, or you can have a crew of 4 quarters. Which one you want?
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all want to have them 100 pennies? Knock yourself out. You want to have them 4 quarters?
4 quarters.
Give me that 1 dime.
Give me the $2.50. That's all I need.
You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm just saying, man.
I take the $1.
Yeah, but see, the thing is with that $1, it breaks up into change, okay? And some of that
Right.
may not be good for you. Ladine said $2.50. There you go. I'm telling you, give me that dime. I'll take that dime. It looks good, and it's gonna be loyal. I don't know if you saw my post today. I put a post out today. It was and I'm seeing if I can find it. I'm starting to write again. Not like you, Gina, but just starting to write. And I put a post out today that it was a receipt. And Damon John actually put it out first, and I just put it on my page. And I said, the simple things are priceless. Here's your receipt. And on it said currencies other than cash. Trust is free. Credibility, free. Respect, free. Loyalty, free. Gratitude, free. There go that receipt. Y'all give me that. Ain't no charge for that. Ain't no charge for that. Kevin Hodges said, y'all leave T.I. alone. Brand protection is major.
What I mean? What he do? So what T.I. do? Yeah, what he done?
I think it's some sex trafficking or something they said. I don't know.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but
yeah, again, I don't believe that either.
The burden of proof is on him. Like I said, T.I. was one of my favorite rappers. All right. The burden of proof is on him. If he's convicted, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Stop listening to T.I.?
I still play R. Kelly to this day.
I was just gonna say, man, I got some booty off of some R. Kelly the other day.
I know how to separate the music from the person.
Yeah. I don't have to say another word to this man.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, I ain't got to say another word to this man. But that music, you know, hey, y'all can shut everybody off in the public in this.
As they say, cancel everybody if you want to.
Yeah, cancel
culture.
Cancel
what it is. Cancel culture.
Cancel them. Just don't change the station on my radio.
This is my thing. I just want to know, how can you cancel somebody when you ain't doing nothing for yourself? Just sitting around trying to stir controversy.
Again, trying to create some history that don't make no sense. That's what they trying to do.
Right.
That don't make no sense. Leave it alone. You know, if the public, if the media want to talk about this, and everybody else, you want to have surviving R. Kelly shows all over the, hey, go do your thing. Handle your business, man. But I'm not going to perpetuate that. I'm good. Nora Bateman says, let's not sow that seed. The girl has been caught in a lie, trying to take down another icon. Oh yeah. I mean,
you got to realize when you one of those names, you just got to be careful. That's what I tell all up and coming artists and all that. You can't associate yourself with everybody. You got to watch who you're around.
And see, Chris, that's why I worry about you, bro.
Nah, you don't worry about me.
You worry about you because you're my brother anyway. But as you
see, well, man, I don't hang around a lot of people at all, bro. I'm either solo dolo or I'm with one of those 4 quarters, bro.
But here's the thing, and I don't even understand why people even allow this crap to happen. And you probably can correct me on this. Maurice Bishop says the good is the good and the bad is the bad. Kevin Hodges says that you just want your upward projection uninterrupted with nonsense. That's all part of what I'm getting ready to say. So you got people, and I pray that they never put me to that position. I want to keep myself at a nice level where Wikipedia and check my net worth ain't looking for me. You know what I'm saying? You can't look my net worth up. All right. People allow themselves to get put in that position to say, hey, my net worth is this. All right. Period. Because then you're setting yourself up. All right.
Well, you know, there's most of those that do that do it for the attention. They think they forgot about. You know what I'm saying? They want people to know. They want people to keep their names in their mouth. I should say so many words.
And see the other thing, and that's why I say I worry about you, okay? Because as you're growing, I don't know who's in your circle. And you know, I'm in your circles. You know, you ain't never got to worry about nothing with me, but other people that's in the circles, in my circle, in your circle, Gina, they look happy on the surface, but they're ready to take you down. They looking for that moment.
But that's the thing about it. I cut those off easy. I don't deal with a lot of people.
Okay, well maybe I'm a little bit more, because I don't deal with them either. You know me, Chris. Especially when I find out, it's gonna be verbal.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna put it out here, but that person gonna know, hey man, you fucked up. Okay, seriously.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I just don't want nobody to sneak and go through my stuff and then say, okay, Greg got a couple $1 million. I'm gonna tell everybody he got this money, and then my life is interrupted. My peace that I got is interrupted. Kevin Hodges says we're talking about building history. That was the point. He is a community icon. So I'm just saying, man, you know, we have to watch ourselves as we build our history to make sure that we're building the right histories. You know, the histories that are going to not only sustain our brand, but it's going to sustain our reputation as well.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't ever talk about anything that I don't know. You know, my history I can tell you about. I was born in the 60s, so some Black history I can tell you about too. Did dogs? Did they sick dogs on me? Blah blah blah. I mean, a couple of neighbors did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I hit a baseball, went in somebody's yard. I went in the yard to get it. Get him! Go sick him! It's my own people. My own people sicking dogs on me. Okay. Ludine said, "Who is an icon?" We're talking about T.I. for a moment. Maurice has another. This is Watch Barack Obama. Y'all check that link out too. And I got to speak on my man Maurice. I had a conversation with him, Chris. You know, he came out. He's from Gary. He lives in Tennessee. Came out with us. And Gene, I don't know. You know, Maurice used to do. I used to see Maurice all the time on Facebook because he was doing same thing that Zaya's doing. You know, music producer and all of that stuff. He had a stroke. I did not know he had a stroke. And I'm sorry for putting your business out there, Maurice. And I think I'm gonna stop right there. You know.
Yeah, Maurice, I was there with you. I had one in 20. Well, I had a mild one in 2014, bro. So I already know what you're going through.
You did? You didn't tell me about it either. God damn.
That's why I got these black marks up under my eyes. They gave me that blood thinning. And that's why I got these up under.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of people don't even know when they having one though.
Oh, I knew my whole left side was pretty much paralyzed.
And did you know that we have them a lot, and we just don't. It just doesn't, you know, paralyze it. A lot of people have them a lot. You know.
Yeah.
I probably had some where because I've had my left hand has gotten real numb, chest hurting on this side, and you know I start twitching and this and that. But I've known people that was taken out, man. So God got other plans for y'all. Got other plans. Oh, yeah. So Maurice, I'm sorry for putting your business out there, bro. He said, that's okay. We with people. Yeah, we with the whole nation right now, bro. So everybody when they see you, understand, they're gonna be like, oh, Maurice, I'm so sorry. They don't talk to your left side, though, dude. They ain't gonna talk to the right side. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. But hey, man, as we're talking, I was listening to, and I want to play that again. I'm not gonna play it right now. Those kids, you know. I want to see some more kids, and you know, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna take my little handheld camera. I don't know why I don't use my phone like I should, you know, because I got the iPhone 12, but I don't know why I don't use it like I should. But I'm gonna take my handheld.
What's that?
Huh?
You said you got a what?
I have an iPhone 12.
What's that?
It's the premier, the best phones that's out there.
They paying you?
This is the best phone out there, my brother.
Look a little crappy, dog.
This is the best phone out there, my brothers.
Get you one. Look, everybody. Look at Gina.
Look at them. Hey, you see them cameras on the back? Put your cameras on the back and look at my cameras on the back. This is the best one out there, brothers.
I just did.
Look at your cameras and look at my cameras.
Okay.
This is the best one. This is the best one out there, brother.
Those cameras. No, here's the thing. See, you're missing the point. Again, put your camera up.
What's the point?
Look at the girth.
Look at it. Look at it.
Look at the girth of my camera.
Look at that.
Look at the girth.
That don't mean nothing.
Look at the tininess of yours.
Look at it. Look at it, bro.
Man, those new phones, even my 20, that's the pictures are awesome.
And that's the 21.
Let me give y'all some Black history.
Oh Lord, and I don't know iPhone.
iPhone started out with the iPhone 0. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That iPhone 0 revolutionized the way that all of these phones are being done right now. I worked for Motorola before, okay? I worked when they started the cell phone industry.
I love you, bro.
Go ahead.
Look,
but
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. Another reason why I mess with iPhones is because Adam and Eve had one, and you know how they messed up.
There we go. There we go.
But you know what? You guys are like a cult. Like you guys like a cult with these iPhones. Like
she said a cult.
They got y'all hypnotized.
They got us hypnotized. They got us materialized into what's great. You know, I've said this before. You know, we have to strive to be greater in order to create history. You cannot create history with an Android.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Because if it wasn't for Android, the iPhone 12 wouldn't be what it is because y'all using our parts.
Mm-hmm. Let's keep it 100.
Speak on it. Speak on it. Go look it up for yourself, my brother.
You're ready to.
Go look it up for yourself.
Hold on. We can
He never wanted. You know what? We tell him that all the time, but he never wants to accept it. Never.
Get to the core. Get to the core of
it.
Get to the core.
Actually, you want me to send it to you?
No.
I'll send it to you.
No.
I'll send it to you.
No, because then the picture's gonna start messing up. We don't want that to happen. Cynthia Shropshire, that's my cousin right there. Cuz we know quality. And y'all do see how natural beauty and handsomeness comes in the family. Thank you, cousin, for showing your face, Cynthia Shropshire. Cuz, yes, sir. Ludine says, no phone. Yes, Ludine, sign language works too. Maurice says he has an 8 and it won't quit. Thank you.
I just got rid of my 8.
No, her 8 got rid of her.
No, there was nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to upgrade to a newer phone, but my 8 was now I can't say the pictures were nowhere near what the 20 has. I mean, hands down, that's one of the best features to me of this phone is the pictures that it takes. Okay, but my 8 was still kicking. It was nothing wrong with it. I had no problems with it.
Yeah, you have to be creative as well to own Apple. Kevin Hodges says you get all your business tied up in Apple. It's too much work to transfer. No, it
Thank you. He is absolutely right.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't. He's absolutely wrong. He
is right.
What he did was an opinion. Okay, Kevin, it was an opinion.
But you know what?
When you throw your opinions out there,
and I'm agreeing with him, so it's more than an opinion.
Ludine says she likes her Nikon, so she making calls with her camera. Anyway, yeah, my cousin says don't read into it, Greg. It's fake news. All of y'all got fake news.
No, it ain't fake news. It's actually real.
Put it up again. Don't read it, Greg. Wait, I'm not gonna read it, baby. I'm not gonna read. He can send it all day long. Oops.
I know you ain't gonna do
Nah,
it
he
because
don't.
you don't like putting
don't want to
you don't
accept
like
it.
you don't like putting up Mill's history facts.
Oh man, I put up everything for you, brother. You know I do. Okay.
Mill's history facts,
Oops.
dog. You don't like putting it up during Black History Month.
Fake news don't come across on Apple. It doesn't.
Look, I'm gonna tell you.
It reads right
You
here.
know what?
It
really depends on what you're doing with your phone. At one point, when I wasn't using my phone for my books and everything, any phone was a good enough phone for me. All I was doing was answering the calls and sending out calls.
Yeah, we're gonna have to censor you for that comment.
What?
I'm gonna have to censor you for that comment. My phone was just for you, just for making calls. Okay,
It
really?
was. At one point it was, and I'm sure it was with a lot of people. You know,
you put some bass in your voice with all that.
Until we start using phones for businesses and all of those things, then it matters now. It matters what the phone can do. So depending on what you're doing with your phone, I think that's what determines what you think is the best phone.
Okay, so one day this is what we are going to do. All right, we are going to explore our phones.
He want to have a phone war.
I mean, we can do that.
Chris, he want to have a phone war. Let's take the Samsung parts out first, and then we'll do it.
Yeah, let's take.
My cousin says we have FaceTime.
No, that's not true, Cynthia. We have FaceTime too.
No, you don't. No,
yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Watch this. Hey, what? Oh, you on your phone right now? You on your computer or phone?
Look, I have many apparatuses.
Gina, you on your computer?
I'm on my computer.
Okay, I'm about to call you FaceTime right now so he can see that it's for real.
And I want you all to see. I want to see FaceTime. Cause let me
I'm about to show it to you.
Call my cousin FaceTime because y'all tripping, man. Y'all don't even know.
He don't want to be wrong.
Look.
Don't even know. No.
Look, I'm about to turn the phone around for you so you can see it for yourself.
It better say FaceTime.
It's not gonna be FaceTime. FaceTime is iPhone.
See that?
FaceTime goes like that.
You see that?
You see that? What am I doing?
That don't say FaceTime.
It don't have to say FaceTime. FaceTime is iPhone.
Yes, it does. Hey, my cousin, I'm gonna put you on here, cousin. My cousin said, tell him, cuz.
Now look, wait. Answer the phone, Gina, so they can see the same thing.
You can't answer
the exact same thing, bro. Ain't nothing different.
He don't want to see it.
He don't want to accept it.
Look how clear. Look how clear.
That's what it is.
Y'all get pictures.
Look at it. You looking at it right there. You looking at it right there on your screen, bro. I'm
looking. That's not FaceTime. That's Duo.
No, it's not Duo.
This is not Duo, dude.
Now look, I'm about to hang up, Gina. Hold on.
Okay. That's not Duo, dude.
As you see right there, only thing you got to do is press the camera button.
That's not Duo, dude. No.
How in the hell y'all gonna have FaceTime on Android? Android is
look, you see, look. Hey, Greg, you see the camera right there?
That's not FaceTime, bro.
Yes, it is, bro.
It is. This is not Duo.
Your video call.
Yes, it is. It's been there for a minute, bro.
Hey, y'all witnessing the very first.
My fault,
the very first argument we had on this platform.
I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you. Look, the
because you can take
if you take all of the supplies that iPhone use for their phone right now, iPhone would be a flip phone. Look it up for yourself. That's all you got to do is look it up for yourself.
And look, y'all have to go to iPhone school.
We got to go to iPhone school.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
You have to go to iPhone school. They got all the iPhone shops set up for you to come in and learn how to work the phone and all of that.
Yeah, please give it a side eye again, please.
Yeah, look. Y'all can't accept it. You can't accept.
They don't want to accept that Samsung pretty much makes their phone.
You know what, Chris?
They don't want to accept that there's really quote unquote the Trump phone. They don't want to accept none of that.
Hey, cousin, I'm gonna get you off of here, baby. I love you,
Chris.
Oh, she has.
We need to set up our own club.
And Ludine says, "What does that have to do with Black history?"
We need to set up our own club. for Android users.
I mean, it don't even we don't need a club. We stand on our own. We don't need a club.
Yeah,
we stand on our own.
Y'all probably standing on about 5 or 6 of them old broken ass phones. That's what y'all
Hey,
saying.
look, and another thing, we can drop our phone many a times. Y'all drop your phone on the pillow.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
They drop it on the pillow and the screen crack.
You have to go buy a whole new one.
As soon as y'all get moisture on y'all shit.
Never.
My phone is waterproof, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
My phone is waterproof.
Okay, Gina. Roger says, hey, constant elevation causes expansion. Okay, Gina, let's see how waterproof your phone is. Go get a glass of water and put your phone in there for about 10 minutes.
I already dropped my phone in water.
I'm not talking about what you already did. Let's do it now.
Still working.
Okay, hey, G. Let's do both our phones like that. You do yours, I do mine.
Let's make some history.
You do yours, I do mine.
Okay.
All right, Greg. You do yours, I do mine.
Oh no, mine isn't waterproof.
No. Right now, on TV,
I know.
Live right now. You do yours, I do mine.
I never said mine was waterproof.
At the same time.
You guys are telling me the pluses of yours. I'm telling you the pluses of mine.
No. I'm right now.
Mine isn't waterproof.
Look, I'm gonna go get a bucket of water.
You mean iPhones are not water? The iPhone is not waterproof?
I didn't know. No. Don't give me. Hey, I said mine isn't waterproof.
So the 12 is not waterproof. The 12 should be waterproof.
But here's the thing. Who cares about a waterproof phone? You ain't using the water. You ain't using the phone.
Yes, you do. I take when I'm in the pool with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of girls. I go in the water and take my picture.
You do not go under no damn water. Get out of here.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you can. Are you serious?
See, that's the thing about it. See the thing about it. You know what it is, Gina? You know what it is? He don't know how Samsung products work. So when they put him on iPhone, he don't think that he can do that.
My
brother can actually do that.
My brother, who's my business partner, he knows that all of this stuff work, okay, because he works for them, okay. So not Samsung, he works for the conglomerate of them, okay. So he knows look,
and he knows iPhones are not waterproof.
He knows when these are coming out. He knows what they're made of. He knows how they're made up. Okay, he can tell you the best one, who has the best camera, which he already told me one day when I was talking about that. Y'all got a great camera, okay, but it ain't about.
We got a great everything.
It ain't about the camera. It's about the person behind the lens.
But you know,
that's true. I'll give you that.
You know what made me
want get a lot of unwanted ads.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
you know what made me want the 20? When I saw my daughter in the pool swimming, taking pictures, I'm like, how are you taking pictures underwater? She's like, my phone is waterproof.
That's cool. I just tell them. Like I tell people in Clubhouse. I just drop gems for you to go look them up yourself. That's all I do.
Okay.
That's the only thing y'all got on Androids right now, and that's gonna be over with in March is Clubhouse. That's it.
Yeah. Why is it over in March? Is it over in March?
Because the Android.
No, it's gonna be public in March.
Oh,
they better take.
I'm so glad I ain't go out and buy no iPhone.
Well, I needed a work phone. So.
But think about this though. Why would they use us first? To test it out for you.
The same reason why they used Android first for IG. The better test IG. It was on Android first.
Okay, what about, as Maurice said, what about the battery issues on the last?
Battery use, I never have a problem with my battery at all.
Alicia, mi amor.
Hey, sis, stay up here talking about Androids and iPhones.
Because she got an iPhone.
No, she don't.
Alicia, mi amor, how are you? Do you have a
hey bro, you talking to the person. She ain't got an iPhone. Not yet.
All right. But it doesn't make a difference.
This is all I'm saying. iPhones parts come from Samsung.
They do.
Samsung is the ones that put your phones together.
They do.
Apple is the only phone that doesn't have its own manufacturer.
Gina, why are you co-signing that? You don't know that.
It's the truth. It is.
It's just the truth, bro.
It is the truth.
Look, this is one thing I always tell people. Y'all remember when Trump said, do not go out and get iPhones or buy iPhones? You know why he said that?
I didn't hear him say
because he has huge stock in the iPhones. He's
Yeah, I didn't
basically want to put the money down, some of the money down to get iPhone where it is today from the beginning.
Look what Ludin said.
You can both use your phone to look up all mobile phones contain tantalum from the Congo, Black history. Ludin, you know how we do. We go off topic, okay? We're not arguing. Come on now, Mom. She said agree to disagree. We're good.
You know how Greg is, Ludin. He don't want to accept facts.
That's not true. That's not true either, Cynthia.
iPhone has better hardware software, hands down.
No.
Hey, look, y'all got to spend all that extra money. Y'all got to spend all that extra money for iPhone.
Quality.
No, y'all spend all that extra money for extra what's the name?
Apps. They spend money for apps.
How many?
Watch
this, Jade. How many pictures you got of your phone right now?
About 400 something.
Okay. Right now, I'm about to let you know.
Don't get me started.
Pictures that I have in my phone.
Right now. Don't get me started.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm about to give you the whole number though.
Yeah. See, I got about 400.
Right now,
I got
6,218 pictures on my phone.
Okay.
And my one phone.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, I haven't taken
that's include videos and all that.
I have cameras, and I have I use
but that's what I'm saying. I got everything on here.
Okay, I can too, but
no, you can't, because you would have to take that off and run it through your iPad or your Mac, because the memory on your phone will go away, and then it'll start running slow.
Okay, could be, could not be.
It'll start acting up when the iPhone 13 comes out.
Then I'll try it one day, because like I said, I have a variety of cameras, so I use my cameras.
Do this.
Yeah.
Do this, G. All your pictures you got on your Mac, transfer them to your phone.
On my Mac?
Yeah.
I got about 10 grand on my Mac.
Yeah. How many gigabytes
on my Apple iMac?
Yeah, most definitely. How many gigabytes you got on your
This 5G right here, man. So I think
No. I'm talking about gigabytes. 128. What you got? 128.
Terabytes.
Oh, you got a terabyte?
I got not a terabyte. I got some terabytes.
You got some?
Oh yeah.
On the iPhone.
Oh no, not on the iPhone.
No, I'm talking about how many. That's what I'm talking about. What's your memory on your iPhone? A terabyte on your iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you got a terabyte on your iPhone, you can transfer every picture that you got on your Mac onto your phone.
Absolutely.
I want to see that.
Absolutely.
I want to see that.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna have to do that. That's a tutorial tomorrow. Greg is gonna transfer all his pictures from his phone to his iPhone.
But why would I do that? I don't want the phone.
Videos and everything.
I don't want one here though. But I don't want one here.
Why not? It's gonna go directly. Look, actually, you know what? Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, you really don't have to transfer. You know why?
What's that?
It should already be on there. It's in the cloud.
No. I didn't share it to the cloud with that. Now I share. I can take my phone to the cloud to what I'm right here on my my MacBook or to my iPad. And I have several. I have an iPad. Got the iPhone. I got my MacBook. I got my. Because I want to stay consistent. Okay, I'm not gonna get a Samsung and then go and get a what's that other one? The other ones.
They are
since we're talking about phones and Black history.
No, we're talking about Black history.
Let me listen to what I said. Since we're talking about phones and Black history, let me read you a little bit of Black history.
Real quick, hold on. Thank you guys for indulging us. Okay, we're not arguing with each other. Okay, this is fun.
We do this all the time.
We're having fun, y'all. Okay, what's up, Nicole? What's going on? And Alicia, man, Alicia, we got to talk. I'm gonna talk to you. All right, shut up, Chris. All right.
In 1988, we had a Black pioneer. His name is Jesse Russell, who led his team from Bell Laboratories that introduced digital cellular technology in the United States. So he introduced 2G. So did you guys know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Did you know this?
There's a little bit of Black history in cell phones.
And did you know this? In 1888, Frederick Douglass was in 1888.
Oh, 1888.
Frederick Douglass was the first person to get a vote for the presidency.
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass was the very first Black person to get a vote for the presidency. He didn't want to run for presidency. He went to go speak at the Republican conference and got a vote.
A vote?
No, they're Frederick Douglass.
A vote.
A vote.
A1.
See, that's something too. You know, like when Shirley Chisholm ran for president.
I was just going to say it sound kind of like the Shirley Chisholm.
Yeah.
You see how far we've come, though, man. You see how far we got a African American vice president right now. Okay, will she be effective? Only time will tell. We had a African American president who ran the country. All right, was he effective? I mean, he was.
He did what he can do. That's all
he could do.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: even with Trump and even with Biden, they inherit their predecessors.
Oh, did you hear that they basically abolished the death penalty? They voted and they said no more death penalty.
That was one of the things on Biden's agenda.
Yeah.
Actually, when he got in, he signed an executive order to halt all death penalties, all executions as soon as he got in.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we had some African Americans who didn't make it. I think the last one was executed maybe a few days before he was inaugurated under the Trump administration.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to my man. He's trying to do some things to make some things.
I love. I ain't gonna say I love. I see he's making moves quickly than a lot of other presidents.
Because he's saying, okay, look.
Well, I'm gonna say a lot of the other presidents.
But you know what?
This is what I'm saying. He doesn't have. I'm waiting to see still what his Black agenda is going to be.
Whatever he does, he's going to have to do quickly because he doesn't know the fate of 2020.
Yeah, he's heard it.
He does when some of those seats become open. It may swing Republican.
He inherited a mess.
Well, it's going to depend on what he does for all up until then. He has this year to pretty much show out.
But he's showing what he can do because he's saying, okay, Republicans, either you're going to ride with me or you're not right now, okay? Right now, I've done. If you say no, I'm going to do it anyway, okay? This is where we go, all right? We can talk about it later, okay? Maurice says, Jesse Eugene Russell is an American inventor. He was trained as an electrical engineer.
Talked about him today.
State University and Stanford University and worked in the field of wireless communication. 20
Just
years.
did a project with my grandson on him.
There you go. Alicia, you need to give us that information. Do you know who Thomas Augustus Watson was? I'm not familiar. Black History Month, of course. And Alicia, you make Black History Month look good, my darling. But yeah, who is Thomas Augustus Watson? Please enlighten us. I'm not familiar. Anybody else who wants to throw some Black history knowledge here, please do so. Please do so. And don't forget, tomorrow, man, we playing music. We playing some music by some talented people. Okay, we will be creating history tomorrow.
He was the assistant. He was the assistant to Alexander Graham Bell.
Okay.
You got oh man. So I linked back up with my boy Coolio yesterday.
Okay.
And
what is he doing now?
A lot of stuff.
Is he?
Yeah, bro. I was surprised. That's one boy that can cook his ass up, bro, for real.
All right.
I didn't think, yeah, bro.
So we stuck on this telephone now, huh? Alexander Graham Bell, as Gina just said, Black is instrumental in inventing the telephone. Yep, and he put it. He probably helped to orchestrate the iPhone as well. I get it.
Yeah, he sure did. You know what he did?
He actually did a lot of.
You know what he did? You know what he did with the iPhone? He threw it in the water and found out it wasn't waterproof and got it.
You know what? I'm done. Let's go.
Oh no. I might as well do the same.
There it is.
There we go.
That ain't gonna work.
There it is.
I know what we can do. Let's do it like this. Let's lay it down. Hold on.
Don't ruin
Let's lay it
Greg's
down.
phone. Don't ruin
Hold on.
Greg's phone.
You ready?
Yeah, ready?
No, we gotta do it at the same time. I need to see. You ready? Let's go.
Ready? Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
I'm pouring mine. Where yours at?
He's not gonna pour no water on that
I'm
phone.
pouring mine.
It's gonna be
Look,
over.
look. You see it dropping? You see it
It's
dropping?
gonna
I'm
be
pouring mine. Where
over.
yours at?
Like I dropped mine in the sink.
Hey, you know why I didn't do
In
it?
the sink of water.
I didn't do it because you know what? Core is hydration water, okay? And it's
Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's
pure
what it is.
water. And you know, they're doing their part to take care of the environment by making all of the bottles from 100% recycled plastic. I couldn't use this if I wanted to.
Yes, you could.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. It's Android water.
It's special water.
It's Android water.
It's special water. Special water. Alicia says health is wealth. Starts with our food. When can we talk health? We can talk it right now. Let's go. Going to make Black history. Alicia, I was saying earlier, and we've said this.
You're doing too much typing. Says you need to just come on.
Exactly. Let's represent her brand too. Keon is coming soon. All right. Alicia, you can pop on here and talk about it. Really, this Black history.
Is she in this area?
No, she's in
is it Florida?
South Florida.
Yeah, she's in Florida.
I've been looking for a place that I could get my food meat. I know they stopped a lot of them since the coronavirus, but I can't find anybody. My biggest problem is I'm allergic to citrus, so I can't do tomatoes and lemons, and a lot of those consist of lemons, oranges, tomatoes, cucumbers, things like that. I can't eat any of that, so I have to find one that could fit my menu that I can have. I can't waste money paying for a food delivery and they have all this stuff in it that I can't eat.
Well, I mean, Alicia has, like I said, Alicia, we are talking, you know, we may have deviated from
Don't do that.
subject, okay, but we basically, I mean, this is what we do, but you have Black history. You're making Black history with what you're doing, okay? And we want to talk about it. That's one thing that we're going to do all month is we're going to uplift and celebrate those people like yourselves who are making Black history 365. So, yeah, if you want to come on here and talk about it, you got the platform. It's yours. Let's go. Bring your Android phone. And, you know, she says, nah, next week I'm working. She's working on that Keon Cooks. That's what she's working on, y'all.
Okay.
It's all good, though. But, you know, hey, give us the website that they can go to. Write it down here, and we'll...
KeepingItAllNatural.com.
KeepingItAllNatural.com?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But, yeah, you know, I wanted to play this real quick again. I played it yesterday, but I was so happy to see these kids who wanted to say what Black history meant to them. So y'all check this out real quick. It's not long. And we're going to come back and talk about all things iPhone back here on DopelivenTV Live. Y'all check this out.
Hello! Black History Month is a commemoration, vocab word, for Black activists, another vocab word, who took their time out to go fight for what they feel is right. Like Martin Luther King had a speech that violence is not the answer and no segregation. We celebrate Black people that helped us change history.
It reminds us to be strong, even in politics.
Wait. What matters is what's inside of you and how you act to other people.
Doesn't matter if you're Black, if you're white. You should always celebrate it because you know the struggles Black leaders went through in order for you to be here right now.
Even though we may have the different skin color, we're still the same type of people, no matter what.
And a lot of people, they don't see me for who I am. They see my outside appearance. but they don't see what I have on the inside.
It's very hard to grow up knowing that you're black and you have a lot of personal prejudice against you.
I see it on the TV and I'm like, is that going to happen to my brother? Is that going to happen to my dad? I always have that in the back of my mind every time that I'm home and they're not home.
Black history is important to me because I have to remember where I came from and I have to remember who came before me.
Because you have to look at the things that Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X did for us black people, so people can't treat us unfairly because they think some type of belief.
Because we are all people and we need to stand up for our rights.
There's still discrimination. There's still discrimination in all parts of the world, in all parts of the United States. We should still fight for what we believe in. We should still fight for getting what's right.
Absolutely. Kids, see how articulate they are.
I got a Black history fact for y'all. Do you know who Andrew Means is?
I heard the name.
Andrew Means is the first black brothers. The Means Brothers Incorporated was the first house building company in Gary, Indiana.
Wow, hometown, y'all. Hometown.
Well, I don't know his name. I don't know.
They built a church they built a church that's on 21st, across from Roosevelt. The baseball field, that church that's right there on 21st.
One that Blanford had.
Yeah. They built that church. They built that 21 what was the address? 2127 Washington Street is where their first that's where they started the company at, I should say.
Wasn't Means Manor named after them?
I believe so.
That whole place. Yeah, at least that Samsung and her will be here next week with some recipes too. Thank you, Alicia. We appreciate you. Maurice says that most people think of Rosa Parks as the first person to refuse to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery. Several women who came before her, one of whom was Claudette Colvin. It was the second, 1955. Coming through, Alicia. Thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you real soon. Thank you so much. Black history, y'all. You may leave us right now. Yeah. There you go. www.keepingitallnatural.com. We're gonna leave that up there for a minute. Y'all check that out. Get into Keon. Keep it in Keon. Keeping it all natural. We're gonna leave it up there for a minute. Thanks for the love and support. Appreciate you. So yeah, man. Maurice, but Rosa Parks was the one that and see that to me, not knocking Rosa Parks, okay, but if Claudette Colvin, one of the first women that did it, why wasn't her name out there?
Well, you know what it was though. It was a lot of people that did it. Her just went viral. That's what was considered viral back in those days.
But we're doing things now, okay? Yeah. Then they're not getting the props for it, but then somebody else does it, and as you said, viral.
I mean, but you got to realize that's everything we ever created. We didn't go viral for it; they stole it from us and put it out like they did.
Yeah.
So that ain't nothing.
That's crazy, though, man. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better in order to, we can get to this Black History Month and all of this stuff, man. But we have to create history, as I keep saying, and I'm gonna say it until I'm blacker, until I'm Bobby Blue Bland black, until I'm hell, until I'm what's the other dude? Yaphet Kotto black. Okay, y'all don't know who they are, but okay. I'm at the show until I'm buckwheat black. Okay, look, we're gonna have to keep on putting it out there. We got to say it, man.
That's funny.
We got
buckwheat black.
Tell them Bobby Brown black. We got to say it. Black is his lips. We gotta make sure that we continue to talk about it. Rhonda Knight, what's going on? Hey fam, sending love. She wanted to say, Gina, call her.
Yeah, she hit me up to try to make sure if you was okay. She said she tried calling you.
I texted her earlier. We texted earlier.
No, okay. Yeah, I told her. She hit me up like, you talking to me? I was like, yeah. I texted her earlier. She texted me back. She's like, okay, I'm texting her.
Be having friends call other friends to find out about the friend that she's really trying to get to. Answer your dog on the phone.
She always checking up on me, making sure I'm okay. That's my love.
Yeah, she called your Android about 13, 14 times. You didn't answer. You probably say I got the message, but I couldn't hear her. Your speaker probably went out.
Nah, get out of here. Don't be trying to trash my Android.
Yeah, you see the problem she was having with his phone yesterday. And that's as well.
It was not my phone. It was
it
was the Mac.
It wasn't the phone.
It wasn't the phone.
You know the iPhone 13 coming out in April. They messing with y'all now, so you can get the 13. But
well, look, and then when they get the new one coming out, they trash the ones that they have, so they have to buy a new one.
Exactly. You ain't never heard one Android Samsung user trash the old phone they had ever.
Nikki, before I have to tell them really about their phone, okay, bring us back to this Black history, okay? But I am gonna tell y'all up to what, number 20?
No, I'm at 21.
21, and they still ain't got it right, okay?
It's right. It's right.
It's right.
Y'all probably
it's been right for
he's
S10. The phone that I'm on now is the S10. See, that's the thing about it. And this phone ain't even on. The only thing I need is the internet.
And we can transfer all of our data.
All of it.
Everything. Text messages, pictures, everything.
What value does iPhone?
Number 20. They cannot get it right. So
what value? I just want to know what value. If I can get this answer, I won't say nothing else about iPhones. What value does it
hold? Nikki Nicole, where you at? Good evening. She says, "Good evening, everybody."
Hi,
yeah. Nikki. We're gonna make you our information specialist. All right. I'm not answering this question. Don't worry about it. All right. Our information specialist. All right. Because she's come on here and given us so much.
Oh yeah, she's dropping a lot of gems on here for real.
Giving us this black knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And there you answer right there, Chris. Trade value.
Stop it. Trade value.
What is trade? And tell her, Cynthia, please define that.
I love Cuzzo. Fight for the Trump phone. I feel you. Get
it.
Nikki. Just like they surged the Capitol.
Nikki, honey.
They got insurrection on phones now.
Nikki, you see, and cousin, you see how they really taking up for their phone. We through talking about the phone a long time ago.
No, you brought it back up. I did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You brought it back up. I did.
Yes, he did.
I just
sensationalize this phone, and I'm not gonna do it. Nikki, you need to come on here. Pop on, Nikki, please. Here, let me put this on here for you, everybody. Let me put this on here. I think I said no. That's not it. Never mind. Liberate, Greg. I know. Absolutely. Let me put these instructions up. Nick, you need to pop on here. Wrap the head. Do whatever you got to do, but you need to pop on here. All right. I need you to get 5 strong minutes. Giving you 16 bars, so to speak. Okay. Giving you 5 strong minutes to just say what you got to say. We know you in the building. But that's in spirit. We need you to get physical. Come on with us, Nikki. Come on. Y'all leave my cousin alone. My cousin got knowledge. And
absolutely. We know she has knowledge. She just, fell short with the iPhone. That's all.
Oh, you want to come that way. Give it a Portuguese. Give it a Portuguese. Give it a Portuguese.
We love her. Yeah. We accept her even with the iPhone.
Wow, she's still going there, huh? Okay. Oh, yeah. I saw an Android as I was leaving the store. It was on top of somebody's car. As I was going into the store, I should say, it was on top of somebody's car. Didn't know whose it was. I said, it's not mine. I ain't gonna get caught on the camera trying to take it into the store. So I left it there, right? I came out about an hour and a half later. It was still there, and there was a note by it. You want to know what the note said? Because I did look at the note.
No, I don't want to know.
I'm gonna tell you anyway. The note said, "I wish somebody would please come get this phone, okay? Because it's denigrating, number one, the roof of the car, and number two, the environment as a whole."
Well, that's all cell phones.
They said all of that in that note, that one note.
You sound good.
They said denigrate. They spelled it right and everything. The hood of this car, and it was still there. And I sat in my car and I watched as people walked past. They looked at it. It was like, nah. And it keeps walking back. Oh, my cousin has a great point here. So, Apple parts from Samsung, it's still more profitable.
What is that? I didn't hear that.
Apple buys parts from Samsung, but Apple is still more profitable.
No, it's not profitable because
Chris.
See, this is what it is.
Okay.
It's a deal that they have together.
Mm-hmm.
So what people don't understand is that Samsung gets some of that money that Apple makes. It's pretty much like Bill Gates and what's the other dude, man? Warren Buffett.
Mm-hmm.
Warren Buffett bought stock into Bill Gates. That's what's made him, when he surpassed Bill Gates, is because he owned part of Bill Gates.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what Samsung is to iPhone.
Oh, wow.
Samsung owns parts of iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the night says iPhone Kool-Aid.
She said, now read our previous message.
I didn't ask that. Apple in the category of the phone. I didn't ask. I didn't want to know.
No, it's not.
Okay,
it's really not in the category.
I was Android, but I drunk it.
But you know what? I had an iPhone. I had an iPhone, and I did not like it. Like, it was too much.
It wasn't that I didn't like it.
To me, the Android was more. It was more phone friendly. It was more friendlier.
Oh, all right. Okay. I look. You know what? We could have this debate forever, but at the end of the day,
I'm just going.
We'll agree to as Rudine said, and you know, I have three iPhones here because I'm a fan, and I know that the iPhone does me well. Samsung does you well. That's fine. Okay, one day you guys will come over. Like Chris, he had to get that iPhone to get on Clubhouse, and he's made tremendous strides with networking with that. Okay, here go Kevin Hodges now. He said, no. Y'all look at buyblack.com. Black-owned service provider. Figures Communication offers Switch Black first month free. Black company.
What's that, a phone company?
You selling phones, bruh? Let me know. Let me know.
Is that a phone company?
Let me know. I'm buying everybody iPhones.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get back to Black History. Again, what we're doing with you guys is just we're having banter. We're having just some fun talking about these phones. Samsung has a great phone. Apple has a great phone. It's always going to be a debate, but the thing is, as long as it dials out, I'm cool. You know what I mean? The rest of the amenities, I was taking pictures before they had cameras. Okay, so I'm good. Okay, Kevin Hunter says it's not him; it's a whole company. Rhonda Knight, okay. Rhonda too, man. She got some good things going on. Y'all just follow her. All right. Too much to mention, but just follow her.
She actually has an authors conference coming up in March in Georgia, and it features authors. It's something she's done, I think, how many years? I'm not sure. Maybe the 8th, 9th, or 10th year, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm hoping to be able to get out there, just depending on my mom's health.
And she's making history. Again, someone else is making history. Chris, what can we do, Chris, to make sure that the Black history that we are making today, and not just saying us, I'm just saying period, that we're making today be sustained throughout the people that are coming up now? Is there anything? I'll put it like that.
Drop jewels, answer questions, don't charge.
You say don't
drop
charge.
jewels, answer questions, don't charge. My people. That's how you do it.
But there are some that
some people that think their knowledge is worth a price.
Yeah.
Rich Dad Poor Dad says as soon as you take money from a client, you're an employee. So
work for them.
I can show you. Yep, I can show you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then they got to do is ask questions, and I show them how to do it.
Kevin has a question. How has the cell phone impacted our community experience?
Actually, cell phones is made us dumber. To be honest.
It's what?
It has.
It's made us dumber.
It has.
We don't remember. We don't remember numbers. We don't remember anything.
If you lost your phone and you had to call someone from another person's cell phone, would you be able to do that?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, most definitely. I keep the 4 quarters in my head.
Yeah, I can call my son. I can probably call his mom. I can't call any of my brothers. I can call any of them.
No, I feel you on that.
That's
only numbers I know is my kid's number, my mom's number, my brother's number. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I can't. Everybody else, Tengo el gato los pantalones.
I forgot what they said that stood for.
I have a big cat.
Oh, you have a big cat in your pants.
Oh my God. Okay, we're not gonna get on that subject because it'll be another debate there.
If you were waiting on me to call you, and I lost my phone, tengo el gato las pantalones. That's it. We know each other coast to coast now. Absolutely, we know each other coast to coast. But again, can you call this person? I don't care, man. Look, this could be somebody to put $1 million in my pocket. Let me change that up. I'm gonna know his number. I'm front ways, back ways. I will call him on a rotary phone, tone phone, long port. I will call him. But we can't remember. And you're right. It has dumbed us down quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new people though that are coming up. What's going on, Marion Lynette Cotton? I want to see somebody come up. I want to see more inventors this year. I want to see more Black inventors.
I mean, I want to have some people that interact with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool interacting with the questions on the screen, but
I know.
Yeah, we need people to come on live.
Yeah, let me ask you.
Become a part of the family.
Let me tell you, man. We got over.
We have some inventors on here.
We had over 500. Okay, and they and a lot of them didn't even comment. Why are y'all not coming on here? We got up to 10. If I need to go and buy and get up to 40, I'll do it. Okay, but we need to come on here and talk. We need to see your faces. We need to see your beautiful face.
Because it's better. Sometimes it's better. I mean, like Nikki Nicole, for instance. I believe it'd be better if she comes on and talk better than typing, because you're able to feel her passion about what she's talking about.
Exactly. Kevin, you on here, man? Come on, Kevin, get on here. It's no problem. Look, man, I don't care. We're not censoring anybody. None of that stuff. Miss Arkansas was on here right off the bat. Okay, she had a bunch of comedians in the room with me. Had them all on here, just showed them all. She's out there doing a presentation.
No, okay.
Making Black history, man. But she had everybody that was in the presentation with her. She did them on the phone. She called one dude. She said one dude had 4 stomachs. And she showed him, and
What, she said he had what?
4 stomachs.
4 stomachs?
4 stomachs. I told her, I said, well, why don't you just tell him to put one of them stomachs on here? She said, I do better than that. And she turned the camera around, and he was on there, and sure enough, she did not lie.
Yeah, 4 stomachs.
Dude had about 4 or 5 of them joints, man. Okay, but
that's funny.
He was cool. Then she said, this one guy, she said he's not black, but you know he a little light. And he came on and said, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you know, bright."
Oh, it's one of those light, bright, almost white.
One of them light, bright dudes. But he was cool. He was cool. We want to see the faces, though, man. We want to see the faces. One day, man, I'm just gonna come on here and I'm gonna sit here and I ain't gonna say a word for 2 hours until I see faces come up on him.
Oh man, you sound like those rooms on Clubhouse. Come in and mute your mic to get followers.
You know, and that's the thing. And I think, you know, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow too. I'm gonna invite some of them people to come on here tomorrow too. No, tomorrow's music, isn't it?
Well, if Rhonda's on, I know we're going to talk next week about film and production. Mm-hmm. She's good at that.
Yeah, you know, I had a great conversation with Rhonda. She's very smart, number one, very smart. Number two, she's very creative. Mm-hmm. And she has a lot of stuff she wants to get done. I know she's going to get it done. So, you know, shout out to Rhonda Knight, y'all. Y'all support her. Kevin Hodges, why don't you pop on here, bro? No more. He says no more secret political abuse. No more secret texting. All right, get on here, man, and get on. Rhonda, where you at? You're not off the hook either. Nikki. Now see, because we told Nikki to come on, she just stopped.
Yeah, she just stopped typing.
That's a big thing. I'm gonna tell y'all. We use the StreamYard platform, right? But StreamYard is now going to allow me to. Whether you say yes is cool or not, they're gonna allow me to just pop you on.
Oh, that's dope.
No, I'm lying.
I know, but I said that's dope.
Now I don't know about that. Some people might get upset about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride along with
you. Yeah. I wish they would.
But something you just said though, I wanted to touch on. You talked about inventors. You want inventors to come on there, but you know, we got inventors on here already. Look how you've invented your platform. You moved from Zoom to streaming. That's invention. That's move. And you know, any product that you have, no matter what it is, you have to continue to invent that product. You have to reinvent it and reinvent it. And that's one of the things that a lot of business owners don't do.
What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yes.
We can do it now. We only got 9 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about someone that you know personally that invented something that's outside of the team?
Rhonda has.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know anybody that has invented something.
So
yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, hold on real quick. Go ahead and do yours.
Mine is Eric Mims of Mims Motors. He's invented and should launch this year the first electric car that can be charged by Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. MimsMotorsUSA.com. Just go check them out. The first electric car that can be charged by Wi-Fi.
What's the stock name?
Huh?
What's the stock name?
It's not public yet.
No. Okay.
No, you think
I saw a few new ones like that on E-Trade. That's why I asked.
Yeah. But his would be Mims Motors, but the website is MimsMotorsUSA.com.
I've heard of that too. What I got here is and I don't know if he invented it, but I think he's marketed it very well. Since the pandemic has come out, you know, we're trying to be safe. We don't want to touch everything. We don't want to do this. We don't do that. Okay. Ben Cherry, he used to work on 925 with me. He put out this right here, BuddyKey.com. So now it's a key where you can type with it. You know, it's got the there. You can just type with it. This also put your finger in here. You can grab the door and pull the doors with it. You can touch, you know, hands free. Say a lot of things because of this. Ben Cherry, like I said, he worked on 925 with me. Actually, he's doing this. He's an entrepreneur, and he's a videographer as well. So this is called the Buddy Key. www.
Wait a minute.
That's dope.
You got one too?
I got one too.
The buddy.
I got one too. Actually, I thought I ordered two.
This is steel. I mean, it's very, Chris. This does not bend. It's not breakable.
I thought I ordered two, but I ended up only one.
But yeah, you know, of course, you don't want to. You need to type all day long like this, okay? But you got something real short. Yeah, she got one.
Oh wow.
I mean, he did this last year when the pandemic came out, and one of the first guys to put this out there.
He got it patent too, right?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's huge. That's huge. So shout out to my little brother Dean. I didn't get no residuals from it. You know, sometimes you got to do some things and not ask no things behind it, even though I ain't do nothing to help him. Big brother, still a big brother. And you know what? That is history too, man. Out of everything we all have done individually, okay, I'm so happy and proud and want to be your big brother, man. I got a lot of little brothers that I can really say I'm proud to be their big brother because they're doing something. If I can lead by example, that's Black history, because you guys are generational wealth that I've passed on to you guys, and you guys are passing it back to me too. You know, so you guys teach me.
So, Jada is under Mims on the stock exchange right now.
MIMS?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin Hodges says not tonight.
American Transportation Holding Inc.
I think I got that in my watch list.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, because it was one that I had in my watch list that sounded like that.
Did
I'm
Mims
going in there now.
Did Mims play basketball?
No.
I
know Mims in the music industry. He used to run with Dre and Death Row and Aftermath. And all that.
His name is Chris Mims, right?
No, Eric.
Eric. Okay.
You're talking about the other Mims, MIHMS. I think that's how he spelled his.
Yeah. You're right. Definitely. But cool. Y'all, we've had a great time tonight here on DopelivenTV Live, for real, man. And we appreciate everybody that watches us, that supports us. I want to do a show, Chris, where we, seriously, Gina, and this is going to be a stretch, but let's do it this month. Let's pick an advertiser, and let's get them to support this show. Let's network. Let's do it on here. Show people that it can get done. I don't care if it's somebody that got $1 that wants to contribute because they believe in the show, but we network and show people that this is how you're supposed to network to get people involved in what you do.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, I already got these people. These people are not necessarily directly for this. I had them before this.
Right. Exactly.
But I want to from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's look. Let's see. And some of this stuff is going to have to be done off of here. All right. But let's look. Let's see who we can get. It doesn't have to be anybody big. You know, I had somebody in mind. A beverage company. And you know, we do our due diligence to see if we can at least, even if we don't get them to do it, get them to have the conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to show people that, you know, this can be done. This is how history is made. You know, if you got something that's viable, let's talk to people who can push it to the next level. You know what I mean? We having fun doing this, all right? But you know, I want to show people that, you know, yes, you can have fun and make money at the same time. Period. We do it on a daily basis, all right? So, Gina, hey, I appreciate you for jumping in early with me today, man. I want to thank Miss Arkansas for popping on today. I want to thank Kevin Hodges for his input on tonight. Alicia, Lur. Who else we got? Nikki, Nicole.
I'm gonna give you a little game real quick, bro. Don't call her Alicia. She'll stab you. It's Alicia.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, she'll stab you.
I got this crooked girl. They come out wrong.
No, she'll stab you. She ain't gonna even go. She ain't gonna even go for the face. She's just gonna stab you. She's gonna act like she gonna hug you and she gonna stab you. I'm talking about like penitentiary jail style.
Thank you, Alicia. Is that better? Alicia, that's better.
Alicia, yeah.
And tell your cousin don't stab me.
My cousin, I love you so much. Thank you, Cynthia Shropshire, for coming on. Again,
We appreciate her.
Yeah, most definitely. Maurice Bishop, always, brother. We're gonna, hey, make sure you down tomorrow, man. It's music time tomorrow. Nikki Nicole, where you at, girl? I hope everything is cool. She said she was going through some things again, so we got to find out what's wrong with Nikki. You know, what's wrong with Gilbert Grape.
We're gonna name it "What's Wrong with Nikki Show."
We're gonna name it "What's Wrong with What the Hell Is Wrong with Nikki Show." Always a pleasure. I mean,
Nikki, we love you.
No, yeah, we you all right. Anyway, most definitely. Kevin Hodges says, thanks, Chris, for the intro. Good people. Positive energy, being at the balance. Hey, man, we keep it 100 here, bro. For real. We keep it 100 here. If we, and anytime we don't, man, y'all check us. What's up, James Bailey? Yeah, the movie's going to be,
I just thought about it. I gotta send you that what's name for that same license.
For what?
For the esports gaming platform, where you can get your music on.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's show everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow.
Put them on game tomorrow. James Bailey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Look, y'all, Black History is made 365 damn days a year.
365.
65 of them things, all right? So let's make sure that we talk about it, all right? We can't keep it silent, y'all. We cannot keep it silent, all right? Black History 365.
And we're going to have Black History another time after February.
Oh, yeah, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. Y'all, we got so much stuff planned. We got these movies that each individual of us, one of us are going to watch, and we want everybody to participate in that. We got lessons. We got love to throw out here. We got all these L words. We got all these. We're going to go to the alphabet with y'all, okay, on DopelivenTV Live, all right? But before we go, man, we got to part y'all with this.
You're beautiful. You're smart. You're loved. This week will great. You got this. You're a badass. You can do this.
I never get tired of that.
I love that, okay? We will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, send those links in for this music tomorrow, all right? Send it to the page, DopelivenTV music. Hey, that's the new, is it out now?
Oh, is it out?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
We got a month left. March 5th.
March 5th. We waiting. Me and Robert talked about that this morning.
What do you say? You got a sponsor for me?
So you got a sponsor for us. Who is it, man? Can you tell us? Can you tell us? Because you can't just tell me. You got to tell everybody. Tell everybody. We waiting. Matter of fact, tell our sponsor to come.
Also today is National Girls Woman Day in Sports also.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Girls, anything is good for me. Somebody told me I try to flirt too much on here. Somebody who you know told me I flirt too much on here.
Who said that? What's wrong with flirting? It's part of the job.
Dude.
Who said that? Tell me afterwards. Tell me in the backyard.
Look.
Tell me.
You already know.
It ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't the birthday dances.
I'm like, okay, whatever. Here we go. Hey, Chris.
Oh, I love it. That's a good sponsor.
That's a very good one. We'll do a commercial for it and everything.
Hey, James Bailey. Okay, now
we'll even eat one while we on the air.
we just
okay, I don't eat meat.
We just made you a.
I don't eat beef or pork either.
At least for the next 60 days.
What do we call? He said the Village hot dog. How we gonna get there? Oh, Gina only one live in Gary.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas.
Yeah, I know. Actually, my granddaughter came in with 2 of them today.
Okay, so James Bailey.
But the crazy part about it, what it used to be, but it's a food truck out here called Chicago Everything, and they got the Chicago style hot dogs over there and the pizza puff. So I kind of feel my craving when I miss home.
So I tell you what, this is good. So James, let's make, because James, you don't live in Gary either though. Let's you just made yourself, by doing that, you made yourself a, what do you call that? The guy that goes out and canvasses people for advertisement.
It's called a.
I know, they don't even call it that no more either. Whatever.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. It's a
marketing.
Marketing, yeah.
Marketing executive. James, you're the marketing executive, okay? You just made yourself a marketing executive. You got to follow through with that and make that happen, all right? Even if it's something to where we can give away coupons to the people in Gary to go get a free Vienna beef hot dog or whatever, or something like that.
I want to get one free or half price or something.
Yeah, something, because they I know they you know, we, for all you know, we may bring a lot of people to them. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? They are a staple in Gary, though. Out of everything in the village is gone. They're still standing.
Is that right?
Yes.
Everything?
That's the only place you can go get it from.
Everything is gone.
So they opened the door. Wait a minute. They opened the door.
Is the Foot Locker and the Finish Line still there?
No, they looted that.
Yes, they did. I'm not sure if they opened back up. That was the only other store in there. I think it might have been a total of maybe 3 or 4 stores in there. It's absolutely, it's a ghost town.
When all of that mess was going on, they went in there and looted it.
Yeah, and you know what? I really thought they had. I didn't think they were coming to. I'm like, the village.
The village. They went. So you know that.
Well, I mean, they probably didn't want it. There wasn't gonna be no security there.
That didn't have nothing to do with none of that. They went in there to
get them some gym shoes.
Get out.
Oh well, he says to call him, and he'll give us details. But see, here, National Hot Dog Day on the 27th of the month on Zoom. But here's the thing. I'm not going to nobody and asking them to do anything. I'm not. You the marketing dude. You got to hook that up. I can't.
No, he said call him. Call him and he'll give you details.
Right.
Yeah, but you give me details of what? I'm not going to.
The sponsorship.
Yeah, on what?
I'm not going to do nothing now. I mean, all we get is mention it on here, but I'm not going to go to them and say, "Hey,
I want you to do that."
He said, "Call him."
But he don't live here.
He's just gonna let you know. He's just gonna let you know what the sponsorship deal is, what it entails, and what we have to.
Hey, James, look, pop on here. I won't put you on the air. Pop on here when we get ready to go off. Okay, do the link. Pop on. Well, because we'll still be here, and you can pop in here because, they telling me you telling me something I don't know about. Okay, I mean I'm a great marketer. I know what I'm doing as far as that, but I am. Once I was able to have people do it for me, I ain't doing it no more. So if you can, just pop on here. Look, I'm gonna shoot you a link right now before we get off the air. What's up, David Osika? Hey, shout out to my people, man. My family. My aunt died yesterday, man, and going through a period of grief. So please hold us all in your prayer. Hold on, James. Jeez. Here we go. Uh-oh. Apple is messing up again.
Nah.
Damn Apple. Damn apples. Rotten apples.
That's not right. Let's not go there.
Rotten apples.
Let's not go there. That's not it either. Dang, where did I get that from? Look, hey man, I'm gonna speak to everything in a second, all right? All you need to do is we've been there. We've been where? Hey man, we got to cut this cold talk out though. I can't do it. Just a second, y'all, before I leave. I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. All right, got that. Look, get on there, and then let me give you the instructions on how to get on. Thanks to Chris Mill Instruction School. Shout out Marion Cotton Jones. I got to call you. I ain't talked to you in a while. Man, I can't do all that. Hey, look, click on James. We'll get there. Look, everybody, again, create Black history. 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, however many hours you got to do it. Black history is to be made, and we are starting it, and it's going to be televised, all right? If we got anything to do with it. That's Dr. Gina Gaston, Chris Mills right there. We're going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Send them links in. We got music for you, all right? DopelivenTV. We're live.